I'm like really drugged up right now, but all that plus the water has like really helped. Like I'm feeling mostly good with the altitude. Buenos dias from the airport here in Lima, Peru. It is day 4 of EF Ultimate Breaks Peru and Machu Picchu adventure. I am so excited. Lima was cool, Huacachino was cool, all the stuff that you saw in my last 2 videos, but today we are flying to Cusco. I cannot wait because tomorrow we get to see what everyone comes here for, one of the wonders of the world, Machu Picchu. You'll see that in next week's video, but today we are heading over there, getting acclimated to the high altitude, which I'm a little nervous about, but should be fun. We woke up this morning we had to leave at 6:30 for a 10 a.m. flight. We are about to board here soon. We have like an hour and a half flight. We are going to land. We are not going to go to the hotel till later because we are actually staying in the Sacred Valley, which is right close to Machu Picchu. So we'll be ready for tomorrow. But so we are going to have some free time. We're going to do like a little walking orientation in Cusco and have some free time for lunch and then do a few other things depending on our timing. It should be a fun day though. I'm hoping everyone feels like okay because we are at like 500 feet right now. Cusco is over 11,000 feet of elevation and then Machu Picchu is like 7,000. So this is a huge jump. This is higher than I've ever been before. So I'm like pretty nervous. We've been drinking a lot of water, a lot of liquid IV though. I've been taking altitude meds. So like I'm just hoping that it all works and today is fun and tomorrow is even more fun. But yeah, I'm gonna go catch this flight. Should be a fun day exploring Cusco and heading to the Sacred Valley. I will check in a bit. We have made it to Cusco. You can see the whole city behind me. We are at the I'm blanking. It's like a knockoff version of the one in Rio on like Christ the Redeemer. It's the Peruvian version. But we have made it here to Cusco. I'll turn around so you can keep seeing the lovely views if I don't fall. So we've been here for like 4 hours now. By the time we landed, got on the bus, we drove to like the historic center of Cusco. Did a little bit of walking. Very slow walking because it is very high altitude here. I've been out of breath. We literally walk like 20 feet and I'm like but so if I sound out of breath right now, that's why. So we did a little walking. We got to see like the square, took a lot of breaks, got to see some really beautiful parts of the city so far. And then we stopped at an Italian place for lunch. I got gnocchi. It was really good. It was pretty good. Let's not say really good. It was a little overcooked, but anyway, we sat there for a long time just like letting our food digest. I guess like your food digests slower at higher altitude, which sounds right. And then we got back on the bus and drove up here to these lovely views. So I've been taking altitude medicine. I just got it over the counter here in Lima at the pharmacy. It cost me like 12-ish US dollars for a pack of 20, and you just take 6 a day, like 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 at night. And I started taking them in Lima. Today I've already taken 2 packs. I've taken ibuprofen because I had a headache at lunch. I've taken some Dramamine. So I'm like really drugged up right now, but all that plus the water has like really helped. Like I'm feeling mostly good with the altitude. So we're at like almost 11,000 feet right now. We are heading back down. We have a 2-hour drive to the Sacred Valley. Where we are staying for the next 2 nights to head to Machu Picchu. That's only 7,000 feet, which sounds crazy to say because that's still really high, but compared to here, this will be nothing. So this was like a great way to like acclimate to the elevation, I guess. So far, fingers crossed, knock on wood, we're all doing fine. We've got our water, our liquid IV, we're doing great. So that's that. Cusco, beautiful. I'm gonna enjoy these views for a little longer. Go get back in the bus, and I'll check in when we get to the hotel. 2 hour drive up some, or I guess we're going down some pretty curvy mountains. So hopefully nobody gets sick and we still keep our good vibes going. But I'll check in one more time later. But good day so far. I'm surprisingly happy with how the altitude is going.
Sheep?
No. Yes, that's right. This kind of garment are 100% synthetic, plastic, or acrylic, okay? Now, how we can recognize this kind of garment? Touch. When you touch like this with your fingers, this kind of garment feels warm, it's lying and it's spongy, okay? The only alpacas it has is the figures of a little alpaca, only thing, okay? So you can check for yourself. A mix. It has 80% synthetic and 20% alpaca or llama. This kind of garment outside feels soft, but inside is still rough. But why soft? People or sellers use a metal brush and brush the garment to make soft. But at the same to the first garment, when your touch feels warm, alpaca. We go regular alpaca or adult alpaca to the second and third shearing of the animal. Now, as difference to the synthetic garment, when your touch feels cold, it's a little heavy and it's a little soft, inside and outside. So you can compare and see the difference between the synthetic garment versus an alpaca garment. Okay? No? Okay, the baby alpaca is the first shearing of the animal. Remember, it doesn't come from a young alpaca. People shearing from the 2 years old, okay? This kind of garment is a premium quality alpaca's fiber. Now, when you touch, okay, you can feel, okay, it's bolder, softer, and heavier, okay? Now, it's called when you
Buenas noches from Urubamba, if I'm saying that correctly. Here in Peru, we just had our 2 hour drive. After the knockoff Christ the Redeemer statue, we headed to a alpaca factory where they sell baby alpaca goods. A bunch of people got stuff. I did not. I'm not ready to commit to that yet. They gave us like a little demonstration on how to tell the difference between like synthetic alpaca and like the real stuff, and like llama, or not llama, some other like expensive furs, but super informative. And then we just drove 2 hours here. We are at the cutest hotel. The lights are kind of hard to see, but super adorable. There's a pool. We all have just like little cute little rooms on the first floor. Absolutely adorable. So we are just getting settled for the next like 30 minutes. Some of us just ordered food to just take back to our rooms later. We have a little 30-minute like meeting about Machu Picchu. There's a cat and it's back. Oh my gosh. Hi, baby. Did you come to say hi to me? Hi. Sorry, needed a cat break, but we just have like it's still sitting here. I saw it on my way to the restaurant and I started petting it and I got so excited when it came back to say hi to me again. Anyway, we have a 30-minute meeting just about like Machu Picchu tomorrow. Make sure we're like prepared and respectful, and I don't know what else we're going over, but it should be good. Yeah, fun day. It was a lot more fun than I expected, honestly, and like so beautiful here. And the altitude, as long as you're prepared, just it shouldn't affect you too much. You could probably hear how much I'm like struggling to breathe, but I'm fine. So that was day 4. Come back next week for day 5, which is the big one, Machu Picchu. I am so excited. There's another cat. Oh, okay. Anyway, I gotta go hang out with the cats and eat my dinner. Yeah, come back next week for Machu Picchu. I am so excited. It is my 3rd world wonder. If you missed my Jordan videos, go back and watch those. Petra, amazing. Lovely. My favorite wonder of the world so far. But we'll see if that changes tomorrow. So hit subscribe so you don't miss that. Go back and watch my last couple Peru videos. And yeah, hit like, comment, leave any questions below. I'm gonna go pet these cats, and I will see you next week from one of the wonders of the world, Machu Picchu.